欢迎收看《意见》，我是张经理。那这一期《意见》呢，我要带大家去到阿联酋的另一大酋长国沙迦，那并且是从阿布扎比出发去出席他们1年1度的重大论坛。好，那我们出发吧。
说到阿联酋的沙迦，他走的路线呢，与迪拜跟阿布扎比非常的不同。简言之呢，比起金光闪闪的迪拜跟阿布扎比，沙迦呢走的是低调内涵的工业心脏与文化之都的路线。阿联酋最完整的制造业其实就在沙迦，其工业产值呢占到阿联酋的1/3。工业发达以外呢，比迪拜发家早得多的沙迦，其实它在2战前就已经发家了。也因为呢其文化底蕴，沙迦呢也曾经被联合国教科文组织评为阿拉伯文化之都。这个呢，我在过去曾经做过沙迦的深度游，欢迎回看哦。
等一下，出发前呢，我想要谈一下这个论坛呢，可是聚焦各大热点议题，因此呢，在这个论坛上面可以说是各路专家汇集。那这次呢，我准备要专访2大 VIP， 其中一位呢，可以说是阿联酋在外交上面国师级的人物。我想从他那里了解阿拉伯的外交究竟是如何运作的呢？另外一方面呢，我想准备要来专访的，是全球最大的网络教育平台，注册用户是逼近2亿人的可汗学院的创办人。从他那里，我想要了解人工智能将会如何来影响教育。那你我的下一代究竟该学些什么，才不会被人工智能 AI 给取代呢？这里就是在沙迦举办的1年1度的国际政府传播论坛。那这一次可是群星汇聚哦，光是讲者呢，就是有来自全球各地的200多名讲者，他们包括政府官员啦，还有学者、专家，甚至是企业家等等等等，来这里进行主旨演讲、研讨会，还有小组会议等等100多个活动。跟我到现场看一看吧。当天呢，我采访到的阿联酋国师级的人物穆罕默德·易卜拉欣·阿勒扎赫里博士，他身兼2大要职，一个是呢，他可是阿联酋外交部里面首创的战略与未来司司长，对未来。而除了运筹帷幄未来呢，他也正在培养阿联酋未来的外交官。他呢是阿联酋外交学院 AGDA 的2把手。我到沙迦当天呢，其实发生了以色列袭击卡塔尔的事件，因此呢，这专访可以说是来得及时哦。同时呢，我也问及了阿联酋与中国以及美国的关系。What role are you playing in government?
I have different roles. I'm leading our diplomatic school, which is also equipping our future diplomats when it comes to knowledge, which contribute also to the discourse of strategic communication, building bridges. My role as a director of strategy within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, actually, when it comes to this platform, is to create strategies, future strategies, being proactive on facing different challenges, either with the quality of life when it comes to education, food security, but also technology.
And how do you envision the long-term interest of the UAE in the region, especially when the region there's a conflict will not happen overnight, disrupt the process?
UAE is one of the middle powers when it comes to the influence. We are playing a bigger and a bigger role within the region, but also within the international system. We always support the discourse of peace and security because we believe that with peace and security, we can arrive to prosperity, economic prosperity, and we cannot arrive there without solving the differences, without reaching a de-escalation within the region. You stated it clearly, we are surrounded by conflicts, and in order to reach prosperity, we need a sustainable solutions. We need to enhance peace and security. We need actually to discuss things, to talk to each other. There is no perfection. We always need to discuss to reach a common ground. Differences will be always there, but we need to start somewhere. We need to enhance cooperation, build the bridges between nations, governments, and businesses as well. Currently, 44 or 45 up to 45% of the foreign aid coming to Gaza is coming from United Arab Emirates. So UAE is playing a major role when it comes to giving humanitarian aid, giving it either to Gaza or Sudan or different places. And we give that humanitarian aid for the people because we care about the people.
And we know President Trump actually in the second term, his first official visit is to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and UAE. How do you see the relationship with the United States?
US is a strategic partner to us. We have a really excellent relation when it comes to US. On different pillars. I mean, one of them you mentioned it clearly, the visit of President Trump to UAE, and I'm sure you saw online how many deals when it comes to AI and energy being signed. This is really important for us, either building the data center, but also being part of especially the international efforts when it comes to adopting new technologies and AI.
How do you see the relationship between the UAE and China? What's the future?
UAE and China really maintain also strategic relations. China is one of the big players. They are the largest trade partner to United Arab Emirates. So they are the biggest when it comes to trade, United Arab Emirates and China. Also China have a huge potential when it comes to economy, when it comes to cooperation. Our economic diversification effort is also dealing with China a lot, attracting investments, supporting our companies when it comes to investing in China. So we do maintain a sustainable, amazing strategic relation with China.
接下来我专访的可汗学院创办人萨尔可汗呢，谈的正是未来。这首屈一指的全球线上教育顶尖学院呢，有近2亿用户，分布全球约190个国家，支持50几种语言。早在人工智能浪潮前呢，就已经布局。它的人工智能应用啊，每年用户增长数都在800%。因此呢，我问了萨尔可汗未来教育的样貌，还有啊，现在的孩子还能学些什么，才不会被人工智能 AI 给取代掉呢？
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We know Khan Academy has reached more than 200 countries. Have you ever imagined that Khan Academy can be so successful?
Yeah, as you probably know, it started as a family project, and so it is kind of unbelievable that it's in so many countries, hundreds of millions of learners. I read a lot of science fiction, so in the early days, I used to daydream a little bit, but I never thought it would actually happen like this.
And you also say that AI could be every child's personal tutor. So what will the future classroom look like?
Oh, it's one of these things that things are changing so fast, but I'll try my best to predict. My ideal future classroom, when you first see it, will look just like a good classroom today. But if you pay close attention, you'll see something a little bit different. Maybe the kids are working in groups, but there's a device that's talking to the kids, that's saying, hey, maybe you want to do this a little different. And then when the teacher goes home, instead of the teacher having to spend hours grading papers, writing lesson plans, the AI is assisting the teacher. And once again, with the teacher, not replacing the teacher. And then when the teacher comes back to the classroom, they can do even a more engaging lesson. And the whole time, the AI is acting as a teaching assistant.
And many parents are actually worried that AI will just give the children the answers instead of let them think critically. How can we solve this problem?
Yeah, it's a real problem. We know when students, it's so easy to use AI. It can write their essays, it can do their problem sets for them. That's where a lot of the work we've been doing. On Khan Academy, the AI won't give the answers, etc. But we also know that kids can separately go to an AI tool. If they go to ChatGPT and they copy and paste it in, our AI will say, hey, I don't know where this paragraph came from. You should look at it. And I always point out, cheating did not begin with ChatGPT. People were cheating for a long time. They were asking their friend to do it, etc. And this would also solve that. So I do think that classrooms are going to have to do more in-person writing and problem sets in the classroom where the teacher can see them. But I think you're also going to have systems like what we're building where they do it with the AI, ethical AI, so that it makes the process transparent. I believe that the safest jobs are the ones that really lean into the human element. So first of all, I do believe the traditional skills like math, reading, writing, science, I think those are more important than ever, because even though your AI can write, even though it can write software, the people who are going to use it the best are the people who can keep up with the AI, who have enough knowledge. And then there's all of the things that the AI won't be able to do. I think the teaching profession is very safe in an AI world because it's about human-to-human connection.
感谢收看这一期紧贴时事又充满未来危机感的意见。那中秋不远了，海湾阿拉伯国家呢也开始降温了，像这样的大型活动啊也会增加哦。我也将为你带来更多第一手的报道，看见更广阔的世界跟未来。平安。